What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are headed to the junkyard. It's been a cool minute that I've been there, and I don't know what the inventory is looking like, but I was cleaning the garage and I still have the GSR seats on the floor that was given to me by Nomis Industries. Shout out. And I am trying to go to the junkyard to find seat rails so I can assemble the seat and bring them to the storage unit to clear the garage out. But I also kind of want to check out the inventory as well and see what's good over there. So we'll see you guys in the junkyard. Man, it's been a cool minute. It's been a cool minute. Oh man, look at this. First gen Integra. This is always the front lip that we pull off for the EF guys. Square lip, fits perfect. Just need to trim off the edge a little bit. Usually never paint match though, but they used to be a dime a dozen and now there's just rare in the junkyard. But I'm looking for an Integra or EG. This is only the first row, and that's a TSX. I mean, I don't need anything from it, but K24a2. It looks like old inventory. It's just a bunch of like thrashed parts everywhere, and they're like scooting all the stuff underneath the car to clear the walkway. Another A series engine. Look at this, another TSX. That's crazy. Two. Somebody took off the valve cover and then the rain kind of got inside there a little bit. No idea if the 2-door or 4-door seats are the same, but both pairs of seats are in here. If I can't find any, I might just pull these rails. This thing has an armrest. Maybe I should take that. Because I know Blueberry does not have an armrest. Go ahead and keep it moving. Ooh. All caps still there, surprisingly. That's always the first thing gone when the VVTi engine come in. IS300, GS300, Honda Accord. Weird looking valve cover though. Damn, somebody took off the cylinder head. Interesting. I can see that there are 3 empty rows and it looks like they're filling it up. So we might hang around. Oh wow, look at this one. Man, what are you doing in here? 80 Honda Civic. 80s, dude. Man, definitely a classic. It's complete. Oh my, caught on fire. Damn, that's unfortunate. Had a double take, but this is an RSX and it looks like somebody already took the oil pump. Gonzo. So far, nothing good. Yes, these got the seat rails that I need. And damn, this car just came in too. It's a 94 Integra VTEC dock 4-door, and looks like the car came in stripped because they were trying to shave the engine bay. DB8 GSR. That sucks. I'm gonna go ahead and pull these seats out of the car because I need the rails and pretty much the plastics mechanism to put the other GSR seat in the garage back together. So I got both seat rails and all the plastic and everything, all the hardware in here as well too. So I'm gonna go ahead and just walk the rest of the yard. I'm about halfway down, and the homie Caesar just came through too. So a lot of my friends been posting this car on IG, and this is a very, very clean DA. Unfortunately, it's in the junkyard because it got swiped pretty bad. And when they first posted this thing up, man, it was super clean inside and out, but it looks like somebody already nitpicked it and took the carpet. But the seats, everything's super mint in here. I mean, aside from its age and stuff, but man, I would love to pull the transmission out of this. LS cable transmission, definitely a hard transmission to come by. But when I came to the junkyard today, I left all my big tools at home just so I don't pull an engine like that TSX right there. That's number 3 in the yard that I've seen today without a valve cover. Sheesh. Not even gonna lie to you guys, man, I've been standing here for like 20 minutes debating if I want to pull this transmission. Dude, it's pretty clean for the most part. Engine, cylinder head, transmission, 221,000 miles. The engine inside looks freaking immaculate, dude. Damn. Walk away, Dana. Walk away. We got this EJ here. What a waste of shell. This thing is barred. B18 B1, got a B swap in it. This thing was complete when I saw it in the picture, but looks like somebody already tore it apart. ECU already gone, you already know that. Huh, EJ one. Got a EK armrest integrated into the factory Civic. Got the EG and the EK center console in here. It's funny, so funny. Trying to find other 92, 95 so I can find a dimmer switch for the dash because mine's broken. EJ2, black interior, factory everything, non-VTEC. And the homie Nomis was looking for a dashboard. This one is clean except airbag deployed and ripped up the dash over there, so not good. But this is what I need right here, so I'm gonna find a way to take this off without, oh. Okay, well, that was easy. I want to pull off this cowl because mine is split in the middle and on one side. This one's really clean. If I take it off carefully, I probably won't extend that crack, which is right here. Mine goes all the way down, but I'm looking at this Honda Accord, and this color looks so good in the sun. What color is this? I'm gonna leave my stuff right there real quick because the seat rails are super heavy and there's only 2 rows left. So I'm gonna check these out real quick. Civic 4-door, gray interior. What do I need? Don't need anything. All these guys are gone. Nothing. I don't think I'm gonna walk the SUV side. I just want to grab my stuff and bounce because this is a lot to carry. Okay, so we just got out of the junkyard, and the cowl is $35, which I don't mind. It's super clean, and I have the rubber weather stripping on it as well too. And the seat rails, seat track is $16.99 each, which is about $34. The total for today's haul is 84 bucks, $83.26, and not too shabby. We're gonna have seat rails for the GSR Seats finally, and then we can take it to the storage and save it for a later project. Right now I'm gonna go to Walmart to grab some cat food and some other things for myself, and we're gonna head home to put the seats together and maybe get into the interior Project Blueberry a little bit. These seats have been sitting here for a little while now, and it came to me like all taken apart because there's no seat rails. These were given to me from the homie Nomis Industries, and he bought these to take the rails for a different seat. And because we didn't have any rails, I was fortunate enough to score some other seats for Project Blueberry, and this was actually from the other junkyard run, I think the last video. These seats came from the 94 Integra RS, and if you look, man, they sit really low in the car, and I'm actually liking it. So these seats are super duper clean. It had a little tear in the corner where my mom sewed it up. Shout out moms. And these are what we're going to be rocking in blueberry, and they're so faded that they're kind of like a bluish purple, so it kind of like works out with the car itself, and they're comfortable. I mean, for a big body person like myself, these are pretty comfortable. So we're just trying to complete the GSR seats so we could take them to the storage and, like, I guess keep them for a different project or something, since we already got seats in blueberry. So let's go ahead and figure out what's what and assemble these seats. Prop you guys up on the muffler again because I want you guys to see what we're doing here, right? So turn that down. I don't have my light on, so it's a little dim, but I just realized that the seat has this outer bracket, and that's freaking awesome because the two 14 millimeter, it's under the cushion, and I felt very terrible when I got this one from the junkyard that I had to cut to get to that 14 millimeter. So because this is here, we don't have to worry about trying to get a tool inside of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and just flip this seat upside down so we can get started on the rails. The inside would be the small panel side. So take off this cover. This bracket has this little like swivel point for the top seat to bolt onto. So now I'm gonna do the top portion, and I'm gonna slide this bracket right here onto the inner rail. Kind of helps hold it in place. And before I secure that, I'm gonna go ahead and just bolt up this side. Alrighty then. Driver's side has the seat belt indicator. Passenger side didn't have one when I pulled the seat out of the car, and for some reason this is a tan buckle, but I mean, we'll rock with it. Okay, for the outside we're just using the plastic and the rails, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove the plastic. And the seat rails are held on by 12 mils. One on the inside and then one underneath. Huh, this one's a 10 mil. Under all of this nasty thingamabob, there is another 12 mil right here in the middle. Sorry for it being so dark, but the last piece going on here is the handle for the lever to recline the seats. So that is one complete GSR seat. Let's go ahead and knock out the other one. You see, that is the story of my life. GSR seat number 2, done. Except this is super faded compared to this one, but nonetheless, good pair of working seats. I'm probably gonna take these to the storage tomorrow or something. I really don't want to go over there right now, and it'll give me a little bit of time to clean the garage a little bit more to figure out what else am I bringing over there. So let's go ahead and work inside blueberry a little bit. We'll grab this, grab my little bag of hardware here, and my drill. Okay, sun glare galore. My cluster light does not illuminate at night, and when I move this dimmer switch around, it would turn on, and when I would, like, you know, untouch it, it would turn off. But if I move it around, it'll turn off, on, whatever. But this needs to be replaced. I don't think it's a wiring issue, and obviously it's not the most appealing looking switch there. So I did snag 2 from the junkyard, and I'm probably gonna run this one. Why? Because between the 2, the decal on the right one is a lot more cleaner. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if this one will pop out just like the one in the junkyard. Oh wow, okay. Oh, simple. Okay, I should have grabbed the other one because this light is useless. But anyways, there's 3 clips, one right here, one in the front, and on the side. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pinch the sides, the one in the front, push forward, comes off like so. And I'm gonna plug this one up and see if it works before I clip it all back together. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn my lights on. I really cannot tell. I do not know if it's on or not. I know my headlights are on because I can see that. Or you can see it more in the camera than it is in real time, but I think that'll come on regardless of the dimmer. And I really can't tell if it's working. Is that light right there? Oh yeah. Okay, so the dimmer switch is not working because you can see I'm moving the dimmer up and down, and looks like we're Gucci taters. Slip that in here, right? Plug it up, plug it in. Now, where did that guy go? All right, so now we have a working dimmer. I mean, we're just showing you guys that. So the next thing we want to install is this clock right here. So I want to give a big shout out to, I think his name is Chino DSD1 or Chino EF DSD1 from Instagram. I pulled up to a meet, and the first person that greeted me was him, and he was like, yo, I got something for you, and he handed me this clock. He was like, I saw Blueberry didn't have a clock, and I had this lying around, so I figured instead of shipping it to you because he's lazy, that's what he told me. I'm not calling him lazy, but he was like, I'd rather just bring it to me, and I know you're gonna be here, so here you go for Project Blueberry. Man, big shout out, Chino. Thank you for this clock, and I don't know how that's supposed to come out. It's so flushed in there.
Basically, I managed to pull it out this far. This bit along here is fine. You sort of prise underneath it. There's 2 like little clip bits here.
Clock comes out, and it looks like the bezel tab inside is already broken, but there is still a screw holding it together. There, that is. Got to remove this one up here, this one up here. All along the bezel there are clips that you got to like unclip and try really hard to not break them. Oh, not too shabby, not too shabby. Now on the back side of the bezel there's three screws that hold this little like clock delete plate on, and we need to remove that to install the clock. 1, 2, 3. This comes off and clock goes on. I'm asking myself, should I install the EG6 cluster while we're at it? I may as well. The one that's currently in Project Blueberry, the RPM doesn't really work accurately. Want to give a big shout out to Project 88 Garage on Instagram. Tony from Norway, he sent us a care package for Project Blueberry with the EG6 headlights, corner lamp, sign markers, a whole bunch of goodies, including this cluster. My battery's about to die right now, so let me go ahead and show you guys this real quick. Check out this cluster. It is a little beat up because it came from a parts car that sat, but we have a 9,005 rev limit on RPM and 225 kilometer reading for the speedo. I'm gonna have to switch the clear cover on the current cluster to this one because this is cracked. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove that one now and also swap the battery on the GoPro. So there's only 2 plugs that connects to the back of the cluster, and these 2 are just gonna hang out. I'm not sure if this is like cruise control and then the other one is SRS or ABS, but we don't have either or. So I want to say this is like EDM or UK DM. Because I think the EG6 is white faced. I could be wrong, but nonetheless, sick cluster. And I had to swap the entire like black housing and the clear housing because this is like actually glued on. So I didn't want to separate it and then have it fall off like during vibration or whatever. So I just swapped this whole thing off because they're just clips. There's 6 of them, and it goes on like this because, you know, I'm gonna have to put this back on anyways. So just kind of clips on like that, and then you have this little grommet for the reset switch, and not just have a, I mean, not a spare, but whatever. Anyway, so that is secured. I think I want to turn the car on first to make sure everything works. I did notice that this is in the wrong spot, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn this car on and see if that could reset or whatever. Oh, you know what? I forgot the freaking armrest. I just realized right now. Dang it. But yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and turn this car over. Okay, that is tweaking out, dude. Oh, man. I don't know how accurate that is, but all I did was moved it over the pin, and I also noticed that the speedo was also under the pin, and I moved that over as well too. So I mean, it reads. So we're just gonna go ahead and put this all back together and send it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I kind of fell asleep inside the car a little bit, and I woke up and Lucy's right here too. But yeah, what do we do? We got the clock installed and we had the cluster installed. All the bezel and everything is back in, and yep, check it out. I'm going to go ahead and get the clock coming on. Does the clock work? The clock does work. Yes, sir. Big shout out to Tony once more from Project 88 Garage on Instagram. If you guys want to give him a follow, if you're looking for parts, he supposedly is the biggest parts guy in Norway, so he might have something you're looking for. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and clean out Project Blueberry a little bit, and I think that's gonna be it for today. All right, guys, so we are gonna wrap up the video right here. I hope you guys enjoyed the Junkyard run. It's been a cool minute that I've been there, and we kind of roamed it a little bit. Nothing too interesting. Surprisingly, there was total of four. I don't think I showed you the fourth one, but there was 4 TSXs that was in it that somebody had yanked the valve cover off, and the elements kind of rusted everything up. That's very unfortunate, but there wasn't really much interesting things in the Junkyard today, but we did get what we were after, the seat rails for the Integra, and we have these pair of GSR seats now assembled so we can put it into the storage unit. We got to work on Project Blueberry's interior a little bit today, man. Big shout out to Project 88 Garage once more for the cluster, and I need to do 1 or 2 more things with Blueberry, and it should be ready for the dyno session on Fridays. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a thumbs up, and if you guys want to stick around for the dyno sesh, be sure to hit the subscribe button. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.